Hello, and welcome to live streaming in 2024. So yeah, it's been a few weeks since the last stream. So I'm a bit late saying this, but I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and New Year and are ready for some more SEGA goodness in 2024. I also want to apologise for being a little bit late to this stream as well, but as I put in the chat, my mic just did not want to work. It was just like, which just wasn't doing anything really, and well, without a mic, you can't really do much, can you? So yeah, I just had to like put my computer in sleep mode, unsleep it, try jamming the cable in a couple of different USB slots, and well, here we are now. So it's all working now, thankfully. And as you guys voted as per, we're going to look at some, well, more SEGA Master System stuff, because that's the only thing you guys even want to see at this point, which is fair enough. And we're going to look at a bunch of different arcade ports, and specifically just ones made by SEGA, because this system has, well, it has a lot of arcade ports, like way too much to do in one stream, and even just looking at SEGA arcade ports, there's still too many for one stream, so we're going to try and just get through as many as possible. And I'm also, we've got the Wheel of Doom as per as well, as you can see here, and there's something like 12 games on here, I think, which is by no means all of the arcade ports for SEGA on here. There's a lot more, but I've specifically not included ones that I've played through in like past live streams, so like the FM streams where we're playing like Shinobi, Galaxy Force, etc. So if you do want to see those, you can either check that stream out, or if you just message this stream and just say you want to see that, then we'll jump on it. Those games are going to be kind of like a request-only thing because I have covered them before. But if no one says anything, we'll just jump on whatever appears in this list. And also because I used Outrun in the thumbnail, we will be jumping on that at some point, regardless, because it's like, I don't want to be clickbait. If I have Outrun in the thumbnail, we're going to be playing Outrun, so we'll have that at some point. Maybe first, maybe last, who knows? So let's spin the wheel, shall we? So we've got Global Defense first, which I think in the arcade was called SDI, like Strategic Defense something. I cannot remember the actual like proper name for it, but yeah, this is one I didn't even realize was an arcade game until fairly recently, so it was very much like a last minute addition to this list, but still a valid option, so let's jump into that, shall we? Alright, I've got to try and figure out how to get this cartridge in again without like dropping it on the floor like I usually do. Okay. Oh, I should probably get rid of the wheel off the screen as well, shouldn't I? Question is, would it actually show up as Global Defense on here? I honestly can't remember. Ah, there we go. Nice. So in Japan, this one kept the SDI branding, so it might show up as that on this system. And it also has FM music as well, which is pretty cool. Oh my fucking god. That's a bit grim. Sheesh. I forgot about that. Oh no, it's still showing as Global Defense. Fair enough. Oh wow, like straight into things. I am not paying attention. So basically, oh, we're just already dead. That's a good start. Also, hello. You can't move and shoot at the same time, so you sort of like, you either move your crosshair or you shoot. So it's kind of awkward to move around, and you basically have to destroy everything before it gets to the left of the screen, because that counts as it causing damage, and then it fills up that meter on the bottom of the screen, and if that meter fills up completely, then you die. Or, of course, if you just crash into anything like I did there, you die as well, so don't do that. But yeah, because of the way this game controls, it is quite a difficult game, I'm not going to lie. And one I've never been any good at, as you'll see in this stream. I want to at least try and get through the first stage if possible. That would be nice. But that's not going to happen, clearly. Oh my god, we got game over already? Wow, that is not a great start, is it? But yeah, it's basically an awkward twin-stick shooter, as you say. I don't know what the arcade machine looked like for this game, but I imagine it would have needed 2 sticks to have been playable properly, because on a Master System pad, it's not great. It just feels very clunky. It's like you can shoot and move at the same time, but you can't adjust your crosshair. So yeah, it definitely needs twin sticks. Oh god. You also move really slowly as well, which does not help at all. Yeah, it's not, to be fair, it's not really a game that gets talked about much, especially the arcade version, so I'm guessing there's a good reason for that. It's probably not the most memorable game from Sega. But it's not the worst either. It's just a bit clunky. Oh, come on, I had no chance of getting through there, come on. At least you get like a 5-second like cooldown thing when you die, so you have time to shoot at the other stuff before everything starts moving again. Please tell me that's it. Nope. Wait. Have I got to kill? Oh no, I'm not meant to kill that. It's my like capture to go home. Okay. Well, at least we actually got through the first part. That's something. Wait, that was the offensive half. Are you kidding me? Oh, now it's kind of like Missile Command, sure. Oh, I'm going to be so bad at this. There's too much on the screen at once. How am I meant to get all this? Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, Earth's dead. Rip. Well, that's a fat F, isn't it? Well, that's global defense, I guess. I was thinking of trying another run on this, but honestly, we've got that many games to go through. I'm just going to skip straight to the next game just to try and get as much right as possible. But yeah, not my favorite game in the world, to be completely honest with you, but it's fine, I guess. Right, what's next? Oh, that music's chill though. That's nice. Nice to have gain ground. Okay, now this is a much better game. Yeah, Forgotten Worlds is kind of an iffy one as well, isn't it? Also, Smash TV as well. That one's very clunky on the SMS. What's great on the Super Nintendo, because of the amount of buttons it has, but does not work well on Sega's 8-bit hardware. Gain ground, on the other hand, definitely should do, though. I mean, I'll be honest, I spent a lot more time playing the Mega Drive version of this game, and I've barely played the Master System one, but from what I've seen, it looks alright, if a little bit slow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Smash TV was an SMS. Unless I'm misremembering it. I'm like 99% sure it was. I've never played it, but I know it's clunky. Anyway, here's Gain Ground. And already you get a nice lot of cute music as well. Yeah, definitely no FM support here because, well, the Master System had already been discontinued in Japan before this game came out, so it was never going to be on the cards, was it? Well, the D-pad on the Master System is not maybe the best for this kind of game. It's very easy to end up mispressing the buttons with a press. I also don't think I've ever been past the primitive age stages on this version before either. Because it just gets quite difficult very quickly. And I think this is one of those games that uses background tiles to draw most of the characters because a lot of these stages do have a lot of things going on in one go, so there's definitely not enough sprites to do everything, which is kind of why everything moves in like a blocky kind of way. But it does work, to be fair. It's just not as good as the Mega Drive version, but let's be honest here, it's never going to be, was it? The hardware is just much different. I'm actually quite surprised they even made a version of this game at all on the Master System, given that the Mega Drive was already out at this point, but hey, no complaints, because it is really fun still. Although it doesn't show you what your like attack abilities are up under your character, whereas on the Mega Drive one it shows you like which directions you can fire in and the range and stuff, so that's definitely a downgrade, because you just don't know, you have to memorize them all basically. Now, I'm not going to try and get that extra character there, because that is just going to result in my death trying to do that, so no thank you. What is this thing? Oh my god! Get that thing away from me. Oh jeez. Oh fuck, that did not work. Never mind. Oh, thank god I had... Wait. Huh? What? What do you mean? Am I gonna lose all my lives on this one stage then? Oh, it's because I touched it. Are you kidding me? I think I'm about to get game over already. Please no. Okay, I think I have 4 left maybe. I don't know. Hopefully that's okay then. Yeah, I've got 4 left, so we'll work with that. Also, your bullets only have like a limited range as well, so after a while they will just disappear off the screen. Just kind of annoying, but the same goes for enemies as well, so you just gotta have to work with it. Oh, come on, I definitely shot him. Should definitely use my alternate attack mode though. I'm basically just using button 1 for like all these. Oh god. Ah, god. We are not doing well here, are we? I've got two lives left basically. 2 lives in a dream. They take a while to disappear off the screen, don't they, when they die? Usually you'd think it'd be a lot quicker, like, but no, they sort of hang around for a bit. Oh my god, there's so much on the screen here. Ah! Yeah, that was never going to end well, was it? I'm just going to YOLO it straight to the exit. Yeah, I've only got 1 life left, but I just want to get as far as possible. Oh, jeez. So I'm either going to have an extra life at the end of this, or I'm going to die. There's no in between here, because it's literally en route. And they move so fast. Run! Okay, that one was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Definitely not complaining, though. Is this going to be the same? They just leg it towards you? Yeah. Okay. What is going on with this stage? It's just weird. I don't remember that stage in the Mega Drive one. And yeah, if you die, you still get a chance to recover them, like you said. It's like, you get 1 shot to recover it. Although, if I remember correctly, if you kill all the enemies in the stage while you're like carrying someone, it doesn't count, and you don't get them because you didn't get to the exit. Which, if that is the case, is very annoying. But I can't remember if that's actually true or not. So take that with a pinch of salt, maybe. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go for like saving this guy to get the extra lives, because I definitely need them at this stage. Wait, we're already on stage 10? Okay. Oh, this is a lot... These stages are a lot different in the Mega Drive version. Oh, wow. Bro, if he just jumps on you, you have no chance. How much health does he have as well? Oh, the sprite flicker as well is just painful. I've got 1 life left. This is gonna be the end. I'm not even close enough to make any damage. Yep, that's it. GG. Oh, wait, we get continue. Okay, I'll use a continue. Why not? Just brute force it and see what we can do. Okay, that'll do. Nice. I don't really mind using continues if they're available to me. It's just that a lot of these games do not give you any continues. It's like, when you die, and that's it. So in many ways, these are actually more brutal than the arcade versions. And now we get the new music as well. But yeah, there's a lot going on the screen here, and you can kind of tell what's using background tiles and what isn't with like the way they move in like chunks rather than smoothly. Yeah, this is very difficult now. Go. Oh, that was my last life anyway. Damn, that's not ideal. Did I even get... Oh, there's a wall here. Shit. I can't remember what I have to do here now then. Can I just break the wall down or... Oh, you just shoot it down. Okay, fair enough. Well, that'll do. Oh, what is going on with this maze, though? Oh, who's this dude? Oh, he moves so much faster. And also dies faster, clearly. Sheesh. I'm guessing it's just because the game was not struggling for like 5 seconds. Because yeah, it definitely has a lot of slowdown. But it's trying its best, and it's still very playable, so... Yeah, it is what it is. Oh jeez, who is that? Oh, he needs to take a lot of hits as well. Great. Oh, this is where we actually die then, sure. Yep. I mean, we still get another continue, so we may as well use the continues if we get them, because we're not gonna, like I said, we're not gonna get many games where we have that chance. So at least try and see as much of the game as we can. Although we're still gonna die on this stage anyway. Let's be honest here. Seriously, how much health has this guy got? Just never ending. There we go. That took way too long. And we're still not getting through it, are we? Oh, it's my last life again as well. Don't do this to me, please. Just let me leave this stage, please. Ah. Okay, thank God for that. We actually got to see something. Oh, there's another one. Are you joking? Oh, we are so dead. Yep. I mean, the bullets move so much quicker as well on the stage. Although that might be the slowdown not slowing down for once. Yeah, okay, that's surely got to be the end. Do you get unlimited continues of this? I've got a feeling you might do. I don't know. But I'll make this the last continue regardless. So we can actually jump on some more games. There we go. With a maze style one, sure. With the random spawning. Oh dear. Oh, they can shoot for the walls on this one as well. That's that's not nice. It's fucking cheating. Oh god, the music is so high pitched on this stage. It's nowhere near as good as the Primitive Age music. Like that stage That first round theme is like so iconic, and then the rest of the music's kind of just meh. That's fine. They can't all be bangers. Well, it would have been nice to see what an FM version of this game would have sounded like, because it definitely could have been decent. Maybe that's something I'll have to do myself in the future, who knows. Oh my god. Wow, they run at you so fast. Who the hell is this? Oh my god, what? That is so overpowered. What do you mean? Bro had no chance. I mean, it still has strategy elements to it, because you still have to plan like out how you're gonna tackle a stage with the different enemy like patterns and things. It's just a strategy game in an arcade perspective. So you still got to kind of go all guns blazing. You just got to decide the best way to go all guns blazing. But yeah, this guy is ridiculous. Oh, I can't shoot through that wall on it. What a shame. Oh, my god. What? How did I get away with that? Who is this prick running up and down as well? Just leave me alone. There we go. I should definitely try and track down a cheap physical copy of this game at some point, because it's definitely worth having. And a lot cheaper than the Mega Drive one as well. That game's kind of pricey these days. Probably worth it though, I don't know. It is a solid game. Alright, this might be Ademize. Yep, this definitely Ademize. So yeah, you must just get a limited continues this game then, because we've used like 4. But I'm going to leave it there and so we can jump on another game. Otherwise, we're just going to be playing Game Ground the whole hour. But nah, absolutely solid. And definitely a lot more fun than Global Defense. Right then, what's next? Okay, so we've got Hang On next. So this one is kind of maybe not the most authentic port in the world. There's also no music as well, which kind of sucks. Especially considering the SG-1000 version did have music. So there was no excuse for that, but it is what it is. So this game has 8 courses, but they all kind of look the same. So we're just going to do the first course, because that's basically all you need to see. And then we can just jump on to the next game. And this game was built into a lot of Western Master Systems. I know my UK spec Master System had this game built in. But you could also buy it on card and cartridge, so yeah. Probably one of the more well-known games on the system. Yeah, it was fine as a launch title. But purely for the fact that there's no music while you're playing, I prefer the SG-1000 version, even though graphically it's more basic. It's just more enjoyable that way. We'll go on level 2, for sure. It just makes a difference to like how many enemy bikes are on the screen at once, so there's just more to dodge. It does run very smooth though, which is nice, especially after gaining ground before where it was very very choppy with lots of slowdown. But yeah, it does look quite nice. Controls are fine as well. It's just one of those. It's quite basic, but it works really well, so... Yeah, it's not a bad game. I just really wish it had the music during the gameplay, because music makes such a difference. Although I guess you could just have your own music on in the background instead, and that kind of do. But it's not the same, is it? Also, is that the white noise meant to be like the sound of the wind flying past you? Because it's kind of weird. I'm assuming it is. Well, I also think it's kind of weird that your bike engine note cuts out when you overtake someone as well. Like, come on, there's 3 PSG channels. Surely you could have the sound of your engine and the sound of you passing someone on one at the same time. Just seems a bit bizarre. And yeah, the clouds, it's like a little bit of like pseudo parallax scrolling there as well, which it is definitely nice for a launch title, like you say. But yeah, the audio constantly cutting out is definitely less than ideal. Also, another thing I noticed that was different to the SG version is that in the SG version it has like the name of the course for each stage, whereas this one doesn't. It just says time extended. So again, I think that's another reason why I prefer the SG one. It's just a bit more interesting. I don't know. Although in fairness, that version actually did come out after this one, which is very weird when you think about it. And that's why that one's called Hang On 2, even though it's exactly the same game. It's just to kind of differentiate it from the Mark III/Master System version. But I guess it was like a nice last hurrah for that system. It's like a nice swan song to have. I'm making like a cross-platform game. I mean, you can't really go wrong with either version, to be fair. It's just it's basic, but it's pretty fun for a little while. But doing all 8 courses in one sitting just feels a bit like too much effort. I think once you've done 1 or 2, it's just then you kind of get a bit bored and switch off and try a new game. But just doing that every now and again is still pretty fun to do. So definitely, again, another one definitely worth checking out, if not for more than about 10 minutes at a time. There's not much in the way of sprite flicker either from what I've seen here as well. Granted, there's never more than like 2 bikes side by side, but it definitely works, and it does look very nice. Okay, some of the side objects do flicker when you've got 2 bikes side by side, but it's better that happens than your bike start flickering, 'cause that's when things look a bit shit, let's be honest here. So yeah, that's basically the entire game, because even when you do all 8 courses, I'm pretty sure that you just go back to the start again. So I don't think this game actually has an ending. It's just you see this, it says congratulations, next course, and then that's it. So we're gonna crash into a wall and explode, and then we're gonna choose another game. Or maybe we'll crash into another bike, pole position style. I don't know. Yeah, this game's basically just pole position with bikes, because the position doesn't matter. It's just about how far you can go. There we go. We're dead. Okay, what's next then? Afterburner. Oh boy, this is not a good port. So we're going to go from a really smooth looking game like this to one that's just like 4 frames a second. I did a video on this game a while back, like just taking the piss out of like how broken this game is, because you can literally just move your plane to the corner of the screen and then missiles cannot hit you for like the first 10 stages. You still got to do like boss fights and stuff, but that's about it. But I will actually try and play the game properly here, otherwise it's going to be very boring and we're going to be sat here for a while with me just doing nothing. So we'll do something at least. And appreciate the not so good FM music at the same time, because it is not great, the FM music here. Not as bad as Outrun, but yeah, it's not much better. And if you do want to hear a better version of the main like Final Takeoff theme, I did remake it. So go and check that out if you want to hear what it could have sounded like. And that is a bit loud. I'll do. But yeah, as you can see straight away, the frame rate on this is just bad. And this game was on a 4 megabit card as well. It was not a small cartridge. I think it might have been the first 4 megabit game as well, and it does not feel like it. Like the Famicom did a much better job. I think with this version they tried too hard to get like a nice big player plane. And I'm assuming it uses background tiles because it's just, yeah. I'm already dead. Whereas the Famicom version has really small planes, but it runs a lot smoother, controls better, and yeah. If you want to play a good 8-bit version of Afterburner, then either play that one, or just play the PC Engine version. I'm not sure if that's classed as 8-bit or 16-bit, depends on who you talk to, but just play that one instead, it's so much better. And yeah, you can see a couple of things here with the missiles. If I just do this, it just goes straight through you and you can't die. It is completely broken. So yeah, they definitely could have done a much better job with this one, but never mind. But yeah, it's literally like it's in the single digits, the frame rate for like most of this game. It's quite pitiful. So like in the description I wrote about like how SEGA was advertising the Master System, especially in the UK, as being like the arcade experience at home. And this game does not satisfy that at all. Global Defense did in the graphics department, Game Grant did in the gameplay department. This does not have it in either of those aspects, so yeah, definitely one to avoid, I'd say. I think if you want like a half decent like forward-scrolling playing game on the Master System, probably try like G-Lock or something. I think that's definitely better. Not perfect by any means, but can't get much worse than this. But at the same time, it's not like... I say not completely broken. The missile thing is completely broken, but apart from that, if you can look past that, it kind of works. And they did add some new things to this version. Yeah, you can do a barrel roll. Let me try and do one now. There you go. You can still do a barrel roll. Just a very slow one. But yeah, they did add a couple of things to this port that wasn't on like the original version, and that's how you you'll see in a minute with the refueling. Usually you refuel at the start of stage 3, but on this one you refuel at the end, and you actually have to like lock onto it manually. It's not an automatic thing, so they kind of turn it into like a little mini game, which is nice. And you also have boss fights as well. So it has a couple of redeeming factors, but nothing really worth writing home about. It doesn't make up for its shortcomings, let's put it that way. There's also no speed controls of any kind either, which is probably not surprising given that there's only 2 buttons. And, well, you have one for shooting and one for a missile, so yeah. That's fair enough not having that as a feature. I mean, on the PC Engine version it's kind of clunky because you had to use the start button for that. Or the run button, I should say. But yeah, here you go. You have to lock on yourself to get your refueling, which is kind of cool. If a little bit unnecessary. Although, to be fair, I think you actually have unlimited missiles in this anyway, because there's like no missile gauge anywhere on here, so... I don't think you're actually refueling your missiles like you do in the other ones. It's just there for show more than anything. yeah, literally, as soon as you see any missiles near you, you're just gonna chill in the corner because it'd be kind of silly not to. There's basically still a little bit of fun to be had with this one, but if I were you, I just wouldn't really bother with it, to be honest. There's just much better versions to play. I'm not even thinking we're going to get to the boss fight, are we? Because I'm going to die actually trying to do something. Unless I just cheese it in, chill in the corner until it arrives, just to show that there is boss fights. Sure, we can exploit the bullshit for a little bit. Because it does highlight just how silly this version is. You can basically pacifist the whole game apart from boss fights. And have like 0 score. I mean, look at this shit. It is ridiculous. Like, surely when they tested this game, they should have known that you could have done this. Like, seriously, who tested this game? Oh, missiles here. Okay, let's just chill in the corner again. And again. Like, literally just 0 effort required. And we still died twice. Which is quite funny. Oh, it would be rude to not at least try and get a few more kills in the interim. Gotta get some score, right? Yeah, literally. Just... Also, it feels like we have this final takeoff music for way too long. I swear, like, by about stage 4 or stage 5, it changes in the regular version. And yet, we're on stage 6 and it's still playing. It feels like more of like a loose interpretation of Afterburner than like actual Afterburner. Which is weird, because Sega made this themselves. It's like not even like a knockoff or anything. This is the official Afterburner. It's just very watered down. When it really didn't need to be. We're getting kills doing this as well, just like by just thingy in the corner. We actually are as well. We're actually destroying these planes. With the missiles, yeah. What the actual hell? Clearly just a skill issue from the AI in the enemy planes. Oh, it's boss time. This is where you actually have to try, because and it's also where the frame rate gets even worse. I mean, look at the state of this. It's just like a complete thing of luck whether you survive or not. Or get a hit, because like, this is... Who thought this would be a good idea? Who looked at this and went, yeah, we'll release it like that, this looks great. Yeah. Yeah, it probably was rushed. But yeah. Definitely want to avoid, unless you really like to suffer. I mean, I'm sure there's worse versions of this game out there, because this game was ported to like basically everything. But it's definitely towards the bottom of the barrel. Which is a real shame, because Afterburner, when done right, is a really fun game. But here it's just kind of meh. Right, what's next then? Bonanza Bros. Okay, this is one that doesn't get talked about much, and one that I kind of forgot about for a while, but it's definitely a decent one, as we'll see shortly. It's one of those games where it starts off very easy, and then all of a sudden the difficulty kind of spikes a bit and gives you a false sense of security. It's one of those games where you kind of think, oh, I could complete this whole game easy, and then you lose all your lives in like one go. So we'll probably end up doing that here as well, just to sort of prove my point, either intentionally or unintentionally. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a big improvement over Afterburner anyway. When it loads. Oh, this one is PSG only. So again, I think it's one that came out quite late on in the Master System's life. But I'll leave the intro running for a bit because it is kind of fun. I think this one was on the Mega Drive as well, but I'm more familiar with this version because it's the one I actually like own properly. Oh, I think it was on like the Mega Drive collection, or like the PSP and stuff. So it's kind of just like a stealing from the corrupt and stuff like that. They're trying to justify like stealing things, but yeah, sure. Wait, they removed it from the Japanese version of Sonic Gems? What the hell? Why? Is it because of like the whole like you're stealing things? They're like, we don't want this. We don't want to encourage this kind of behavior. Or is it just because it has casinos in? I don't know. Sure, we'll give ourselves a couple extra lives. And we'll go with the blue guy because I'm a blue boy. Does this sound... Oh, is it just sound test? Sure. Oh, they replaced it with Vetsaman. Yeah, that's fair enough. Vetsaman's kind of fun. Why not just have both though? Come on. Okay, we got 3 things to nick. So button 2 jumps, button 1 is your shooty thing, and yeah. So you just sort of like 2 planes you can run on, and you've got to like just jump and go over and over again. Graphics are kind of simple, but they work really well, and it's got quite a nice art style to it, and I pressed the wrong button. The music, on the other hand, is quite irritating, I will be completely honest with you. But it is what it is. I keep pressing the wrong button. So we got one more thing we haven't got yet. Which is up here. Oh yeah, you're going to hear that a lot as well. Literally every time you get an item, you just hear the... So take a shot every time they say that. So yeah, the first stage is very simple, just to sort of introduce you to the controls and the objectives. It does get more complicated quite quickly, with like bigger stages, more enemies, that kind of thing. And wow, there's a lot of dithering in this stage, isn't there? That's quite sort of... When I said about the art style being good before, that's a bit extreme, the dithering there. That's quite hard on the eyes. Oh god. Oh, did I lose a life there? Oh, I did lose a life there. Oh, so you just instantly start again. So you don't even like have a death animation. You just carry on where you left off. That's not good. We've died twice already then. That's definitely not ideal. Oh, we've got to go all the way back round again as well, haven't we? That's awkward. Did we miss something up here as well? I'm assuming we did. Yeah. Oh, it's just the next floor. Okay. And yet, slightly later on, they will start shooting at you as well, which is where you lose. Which is basically where you lose all your lives quite quickly. Because at this stage, they just sort of run after you, which is fine. But already you can see this is a much bigger stage than the first stage. Definitely a lot more to walk around and explore. And while the time is not much of an issue at this stage, it will definitely become a factor a bit later on. Depending on how far we get, of course. Okay, the stage end music's quite nice. It's just like the in-game music that's a bit irritating. Okay, I forgot what the bonus stage was. What is this then? Oh, it's just to collect things a lot. Oh, it's don't get in the crosshair like I just did there. Great. Yeah, that's kind of fun. You have classes during streams now. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's a big rip. As for falling down the ledges, I think that will cause damage, and I'd rather not try it unless I have to, because, yeah, I'd rather not die. Oh my god, this guy's got a shield. And we're down to our last life already. Oof. Is there anything else down here? No. The shield, man. Oh, we're dead. Okay, that's cool with the flashing SEGA thing outside. Oh, the shields are a bitch though. Like it over the roulette table, go. Oh, he's not stopping. Oh, okay, so you wait. So I think we just answered that question. You don't die when you fall down. There we go. We proved it for science. Oh my god, leave me alone. I just jumped straight on the stairs as well. No, I can't. Shit. Okay, well, we'll use a continue because this is pretty fun. What is that? Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Little springy things. Oh, the riot shields are a bitch, though. Ah. Just leg it to the exit, please. There we go. That did not go as well as the other ones. I also have no idea how many stages this game has, but I can almost guarantee we will not be seeing all of them, let's be honest here. Oh, this is more... Oh my god, you can just squash them. That is... Right, get fucked. He's not getting back up from that. Or is he? You better not do. Yeah, this one's definitely a fun one. It's a bit of a different concept and very different from like Sega's usual arcade games. So definitely check it out if you get a chance. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on the Mega Drive as well. So maybe you're better off with that version. But this one here does work really well. But yeah, this is where you have to start like leading them into traps and things, so it's gets a little bit more strategic at this stage. I've never played the arcade version for this, so I don't even know what it looks like, but I'm assuming it's quite a faithful port because it seems to run perfectly fine here. Oh, so we need to backtrack a little bit here to get the ink item from downstairs, and probably from the first floor as well. Oh, there's even a sample when you die as well. A little. I didn't even notice that before. Oh, it is that. It's authentic then. That's even better. Well, we just fell down the stairs, but that's fine. think we can just go back up the stairs now. We'll be fine. So, hello. How are you doing? Because we're currently getting shot playing Bonanza Brothers at the minute, which is all good fun. And hey, at least the music changed now from some of the early stages. Still very high-pitched in true Master System style, but... eh. I can't remember if we need to go to the other side or not. I'm assuming if we just go upstairs here, it'll be fine. Yeah, there's still that one last item to collect. Please tell me the exits around here. Oh god. Oh, thank you can jump over them though, so that's very fortunate. But yeah, they do not hesitate to shoot straight at you at this stage in the game. Hence why we're going through quite a few lives and continues. Yeah, it'll definitely sound better than Mega Drive, I reckon. Oh, bonus stage time again. Yeah, it's just the same thing. Oh, come on, I didn't even get a chance to run away then. Are you kidding me? Six items to collect in 3 minutes. Okay, this is where the time is going to be an issue, I think. Either that or we'll just completely run out. Oh, it's the riot bitches again. Fuck off, lad. Leave me alone. And also we have to go... oh, underground as well. Oh, we are not getting through the stage. I'm calling it. There's just so much going on. Okay, we're on our last credit, so this is it's do or die now. 5 lives in a dream. Or 4, I don't know. We'll do what I can, but I can't promise we'll get through this one. Especially not with these riot police. God damn it. You got no chance with them. Seriously, what the hell? Oh, there's something else downstairs I gotta get as well. Shut up with your whistle! Oh, your bullets barely travel anywhere as well. There's 3 more items to get. Okay, we've still got a lot of time, to be fair. I wasn't paying attention, but I'm assuming you get time bonuses every time you collect an item then. Because we only started off with 3 minutes, and we still have, like, over 2.5, so, yeah. There's definitely some bonuses somewhere. We're taking a TV there. Hell yeah. Oh shit. I feel like we've missed something on that previous floor, but we can always come back to it. If we even get far enough. I don't even think we're going to get far enough for that, but we'll see. Yeah, it's kind of weird how they don't have limbs, isn't it? They just have feet. Oh, it's game over. We got put in prison. Rest in peace. Okay, natural high score screen. That's kind of rare. Not that it matters, because as soon as we turn the console off, it's going to forget it anyway, but sure. Wait, oh wait, it actually saves. What? This game has battery backup. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not. I'm chatting shit. It's the continues. Literally, that had me fooled for a minute. I legit thought this game had battery backup save, and I was like, why? But it doesn't. It just saves. It was just for each continue. False alarm, guys. Oh well. That would be a cool ROM hack though, to like maybe have it save. Oh, and we've reached a point where the Wheel of Doom is becoming illegible. Wonderful. But yeah, definitely check that game out if you haven't played it before, because it is really fun actually. And the Wheel of Doom's not working. Yay. There we go. Alien Syndrome. Okay, so this is one I haven't played for quite a while. It does have FM music, but it's not great. And this is why I'm glad I'm using my Master System pad and not a Mega Drive pad, because this is one of like those games where using a Mega Drive pad does not work. Like, it will break the game and you cannot play it. You have to use a Master System controller with this game, which kind of sucks, but yeah, it's a very strange one with it. I'm not sure why it does that, but yeah, if you plug a Mega Drive pad in, basically your character like sort of like runs up and left all the time and you can't shoot, and it just does some very strange things for some reason. I don't quite understand why, but yeah, it just does. So 87, so this is quite early for FM. I don't think I've ever got past stage 1 in this game. I always die on the boss. So we'll see if we can beat it or not. It's also really quiet. Quite a few FM games are like a lot quieter than the PSG counterparts for whatever reason. Oh wait, okay. So button 1 is the pause button. I'm confused. So the pause button pauses the game, but button 1 takes you to a pause screen. That seems kind of redundant, but sure. I don't know why. And then button 2 is your fire button. And yeah, the bass is just fart noises. Oh my god, look at his little legs when he goes through different screens. That is hilarious. He just runs on the spot. What the hell? I mean, it is kind of useful being able to pause the game from the controller, because it's kind of awkward having an actual pause button on a console, but yeah. And also it tells you how many like more like comrades, so I guess like hostages you have to save, because you can't get to the boss fight unless you get every single one. And you have a timer as well, so yeah, you definitely need to get a move on and not die. If I remember right, with the arcade version of this game had continuous scrolling when you run around, rather than like the Zelda style like fixed screen scrolling. So that's definitely quite a big cutback, because it just sort of breaks the game down a bit more, rather than being a lot more like free flowing and the exploring nature's still there. It's just, it feels more like a dungeon than like a Zelda dungeon than anything else. But it still works. I mean, I kind of appreciate that the music's meant to be like atmospheric, but it does just sound like fart noises the whole time. Like, they definitely could have done a better job with the FM here. But it's not. It's fine. It still has that looming sense of dread. But yeah, I still can't get over the little legs moving between screens. It's just really funny for me for some reason. Also, the game definitely slows down a bit when there's a few, more than a few aliens on the screen at a time. It is nice that they are quite big sprites, though, even if it does like induce a lot of flicker. They also move quite slowly as well, like in blocks. Have we got all the things yet? Oh, we got one more. Okay. Where is he, though? There we go. Okay, the music changes when you can go to the exit. That's quite a nice feature. Oh wait, there's still more you can say. Oh, rip. There's still more you can rescue. It's just like it's like a minimum amount. And also it feels like you move a lot quicker as well. Or maybe it's the game just running at the correct speed. Yeah, this game has a lot of slowdown like Game Grounds by the sounds of it. But yeah, the issue I have with this game is the boss fights because your gun does not... You can barely shoot with your gun. It has like no range. So you get to the boss fight and you're just going to die straight away because you've just got no chance. Like, how am I even meant to cause damage as well? I just feel like I'm doomed to fail on the first stage of this game. Yep, that's GG, I think. The main stage itself is fine, but that boss is just... What are you meant to do when you've got no range? Right, I'll give it one more go. But I'm not expecting much from this. And I keep pressing button 1, which is the wrong button. I'm guessing the boss goes back to full health when you die as well, because it like resets. If that's the case, we're definitely screwed. No idea what those green things in the floor are though. They're just like little weird little faces. Like, why are you here? I think overall it's not a bad game. It's just very, very cut back from the arcade version. Not surprising, but still pretty pretty hefty and very noticeable. But it feels like they actually put effort into it, unlike Afterburner. It's literally just the gun range that I find annoying. I'm wondering if... oh, what the hell? Oh, I warped. Okay. That's kind of annoying, not gonna lie. So what's this FE power up as well? Oh, it's a flamethrower. Sweet. I'm guessing the fact that I went to the boss fight with like just the default pea shooter definitely didn't help. Yeah, it could have been done. It definitely could have been done better, but it's not terrible at the same time. Like it still plays fine. Do I need one more? No, I need two more. Even better. The timer also seems to move very, very slowly as well. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Honestly, I think the laser might be our best chance because it actually has range. So we definitely need to have that for the boss fight, otherwise we've got no chance. That also means we basically have one attempt as well. But we'll do what we can. I need to find one more hostage as well. That warp really messed things up for me, not gonna lie. Nope, maybe there's one further down. Still no. There we go. I mean, I think we can go straight up to the exit as well from here. Literally just blast past everyone. Oh no, we're still off to one side of it, and I still keep pressing button 1. Oh, there was literally one just chilling there the whole time anyway. Are you kidding me? How am I not doing? Oh, am I already dead? Okay, that's it. That's the run. The run's dead. Are you kidding me? How do you do damage? We just gotta hit like the red bit. Is that literally it? Oh my god. I'm just so bad at this boss fight, seriously. You can laugh at how bad I am. I'm trying. I'm usually okay at shooters, but this isn't a shoot, it's more like a run and gun. Music's definitely a lot better here, though, with the boss fight. Oh, come on, that didn't even hit us. Are you kidding me? Alright, fuck this game. Definitely not a skill issue. Definitely just poor game, clearly. Yeah, it's definitely a meh. That's just the best way to describe this game. Not terrible, but I like Tevion said, it definitely could have and should have been better. Okay, next we actually have an actual good game. Fantasy Zone. Thank God for that. Now, we did play Fantasy Zone 2 on one of the FM streams, and that one was definitely a bit more like slower paced and I'd say more refined than the first game, but the first one's still really good. It doesn't have FM music, but it's just a solid game. And because I'm on the Japanese system here, I can just abuse the turbo fire button as well, and that's going to help us out. It's going to help us out massively. And yeah, 86, another quite early game for the system. So this one's 1 megabit, and I think the second game was 2 megabits. And you can definitely tell, because the graphics here are a lot smaller. Alright, let's start. And also, playing it on the 60 Hz, it is very, very fast. This is one game where I think the speed is maybe better on the PAL version, because it almost feels a bit too fast at times with the way your ship moves. It's like some hyperdrive or something. You gotta be like very twitchy with your responses to dodge things, because there is a lot going on with this game as well. The cute art style is definitely meant to be a distraction from how difficult this game does actually get a couple of stages in. And because the bosses are like quite big fights, they have to use the background tiles for the boss characters to be so big. So you don't really get a background, but at least you get a decent boss fight still. Oh god, yeah, the PC Engine version from last month. That was painful, wasn't it? The game itself was decent, but the music, my god, was terrible. At least here it sounds quite nice. As nice as it can sound from a PSG chip anyway. Honestly, my only real complaint, apart from it being maybe a tad too quick, is the fact you don't have a map system. So it's kind of guesswork as to like seeing how many bases you have left. It doesn't really make that much of a difference because the levels aren't exactly huge, but it's just a minor nitpick of something that should be there that isn't. But yeah, can't complain too much. It works fine without it, especially when you have the unlimited turbo fire. Definitely makes the game a lot easier and enjoyable. Because seriously, spamming the buttons on a Master System pad is not a fun experience. It just makes your thumbs sore. So if you don't have to do that, then why should you? But yeah, this will be another cool game to see if maybe try and do some FM tracks for in the future to sort of see what it would have sounded like, because it would have been, I think it could have sounded really good with FM, this game. The second game definitely did a good job, which is quite rare for Sega, but hey ho. But yeah, the one downside to having lots of things on the screen, as you can see here, is that you do get quite a lot of sprite flicker as well, which can hide some of the bullets a little bit, so definitely watch out for that. And there's the first death. It's going to happen eventually. Wait, it was referencing the Sonic game. Is that like Sonic Origins or something? Because I haven't really played much of like new Sonic games, so I don't even know, to be honest. If they did, that's really cool. But at the same time, kind of tragic that no one got the reference. Never mind. They tried. I'm on the wrong side of this, so I need to be below it, but that's fine. Okay, now's my chance. Okay, that was a mistake. Never mind. I'll take it back. Oh, this is not going well, is it? Oh, it's a subtle reference. That's fair enough then. Is it one where like only the hardcore fans would get it maybe? Like the OGs? Yeah, Fantasy Zone doesn't exactly get new games very often, does it? Let's be honest. I mean, like the only like recent like references I can think of is like, is it being you can get Opa Opa from the UFO catches in Yakuza, which is kind of fun. But that's about it as far as like modern Fantasy Zone references that I can think of. Hey, finally. Just pretend that was the first attempt. This is where the music kind of gets a bit wacky as well. I think we're $150 short of an extra life. Yep, rest in peace. Yeah, to be honest, when you have Turbo Fire, the item shop kind of becomes irrelevant because you can just sort of brute force your way through everything. So you can just spend all your money on extra lives. Which I'm more than happy to do because you can get through lives quite quickly in this game. Oh, and this is a stage where the bases are on the floor as well. I remember the first time I got to this stage, I was so confused because I couldn't find the base. So I was kind of like, what the hell's going on? And it took like a minute for me to realise they're on the floor, you dickhead. Because like there's literally enemies spawning out of them. Oh, I went to go to the item shop and died. Is that game over as well? No. I was literally trying to get to the shop to get an extra life and lost my last life in the process. Fuck my life. Well, there's Fantasy Zone anyway. Absolutely brilliant game. If you have a Master System and you haven't tried this game, then you're doing something wrong. It's definitely a must play. Although the trap modes last for like 3 seconds sometimes. I did not press start there, it just ended on its own, which is kind of broken, but sure. Well, we're definitely getting through a lot of this list, which is nice. Okay, so we have Outrun next. Okay. This is where you're going to have to, like, let me know. Would you rather have the FM version or the PSG version? Because I have made a PSG hack for this game. Sorry, an FM disable hack. Because I do not like the FM music in this game. But it's technically authentic to the console I have. So just put FM or PSG. The first one that comes up in the chat is the version I'll use. Yeah, we'll use PSG then, sure. I'm also going to use an unlimited time hack I made as well, because the timer on this game is brutal. And it would be nice to actually see the end of a game, so we're going to do that. There we go, PSG unlimited time. This is like the only ROM hack I've ever done for a game. But it works. There is going to be a bit of white noise after pressing the start button, because the game does actually switch from FM to PSG for like the wave sound effect when you're choosing your music. So it's going to have a little bit of a glitch there. So just a volume warning if you're using headphones or something. So you'll hear it now. Yeah, there. That's it. Apart from that, it's like a half decent FM disable patch, I guess. So what I'll do is oh, you get that as well. So it's a little bit glitchy, but apart from that, it works fine. So what I'll do is I'll do 3 playthroughs of this game. One so we can have each of the 3 music tracks. And also like 3 different endings. Because obviously, there's plenty of stages to see with this game, and we're not going to go through like all of them because I do want to try and get through the rest of this list on the stream. But it's nice to try and show off as much variety as possible at the same time. Because it is a half-decent version of the game. It's a bit choppy and a bit rough and ready at times, but it's not bad. At least when you're using the PSG music. The FM music is dreadful. Hence why I made this disable patch in the first place. Thankfully, they improved it a lot with Outrun 3D. That one does sound really nice with FM. But in this version, it's just pitiful. And yeah, because we crashed there, we would already have like DNF'd at this stage. Because the difficulty on this is really, really high. Possibly even more difficult than the arcade version, or maybe on par. It's very, very difficult. So I'm cheating, because apparently hacking the game to make unlimited time is easier than playing the game legitimately. So make of that what you will. I have no shame in saying I'm cheating with it. I don't even care. I think I completed this version of the game once on like route A, like once or twice, and that's it. And that was on the PAL version, which is a lot slower. Now, the issue with the FM on this as well, especially Magical Sound Shower, is that the melody and the bass go out of sync as well. And the instrument choice is just terrible. Like, I think it uses the is it the oboe sound or something like that? Or the horn sound for the lead. It just sounds terrible. And that's why I remade it myself. So yeah, again, if you want to hear better sounding FM music for this game, I did remake Magical Sound Shower and... Not Magical Sound Shower, because that was already fixed in Outrun 3D. But Passing Breeze and Splash Wave, I completely remade. So yeah, go and check that out if you want to hear what the game should have sounded like, basically. And in the meantime, we'll enjoy the PSG music, because it's half decent. Also, thanks for the head pats, appreciate it. Now I just need to find a way to hack it into the game, because I still don't have any way to listen to those remixes on real hardware, which is a real shame. There's no drive or anything at the minute for that to be possible. So hopefully in the future, something gets made, because it's not great when you make a remix and you can't actually use it on the real thing. Mega Drive stuff works fine. PC Engine stuff is hit and miss. Master System PSG stuff perfectly fine. FM stuff does not work at all. The only way to like get FM music yourself at the minute is to use the Moon Blaster tracker on the MSX, which I used for my Monaco Master game. It's just not good software. It's just very outdated. So yeah, if we could get it so you can export like directly from Furnace Tracker or something, that would be perfect. And maybe who knows, in the future I would imagine we should get that at some point, but it's just a case of when. And hopefully it'll be sometime soon. I don't know. That's definitely outside my area of expertise, so I don't really think I could do anything like that myself, unfortunately. Otherwise, I definitely would have done. It's really weird because like Maxim's VGM player, it actually works on emulators for like, the FM music, but only like certain emulators. So there's definitely potential there, but there's still more work that needs to be done. It'd definitely be a great motivator to do more stuff anyway, because it's like, come on, if you have the chance to use it on real things, then it'd be great. Especially if you could implement it into DevKit SMS as well. Now that would open some massive opportunities. Especially for your little Castlevania project, Exvixium. Imagine FM support for that, that would be sick. Just not possible at the minute, unfortunately. Because like now the Final Fantasy thing's done. It's like, that's great, but we can't implement it at all, so it's just sort of sitting there at the minute. Oh yeah, this is another issue, wasn't it, with this version of Outrun? Because the music is quite a bit faster than the arcade version, it ends up reaching a loop point, like with 2 stages to go, so you just end up hearing the same like little loop at the end over and over. Again, who thought that was a good idea? And if I remember rightly, the music, like, for Passing Breeze and Magical Sound Shower is like too quick, and then Splash Wave is the correct speed. But if you're playing on a PAL console, then Passing Breeze and Magical Sound Shower sound fine, and then Splash Wave is too slow. So either way, you're not winning. I do like the little KTM sponsors they have though, back from Enduro Racer. It's nice that they sort of like have the little references in. And we're going to crash into it for good measure. So yeah, I didn't include Enduro Racer on the list for this stream because, well, to be fair, they just made a completely different game out of it. It has like basically no relevance to the arcade game apart from the music. So it doesn't really fit the whole arcade ports criteria for me. Yeah, literally. It's not relaxing if it's going like 2 million miles an hour. I kind of feel that way about the Starlight Zone music for Sonic 1. That's like really chill music, and that's like one example where I'd say the PAL version actually kind of works better because it's a bit slow and it's even more relaxing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it still sounds great on the original 60 Hz, but it's just like extra chill on PAL. Hey, look at that massive score bonus we definitely got legitimately. New world record right there, am I right? The score gonna max out? Oh, it's looped back round again. It's gone back to 0. Oh, it's still going. The score doesn't know what to do. We've actually broke the game. Six minutes. That's so slow. Yeah, we never I think even if this game had an easy mode, we would have died because we crashed like 3 times there. And yeah, we get the glitchy sound again. I know it's not ideal, sorry, but it's either that or I'll have to deal with the FM music, so I think it's a fair compromise. But yeah, as you can hear now, Splash Wave, the speed of it is how it should be, which makes no sense. It's like, why would you speed up 2 songs and then have this one play at the correct speed? Like, have some consistency, please. SEGA made some very strange choices, didn't they, with some of these Master System games? Okay, let's see if we can try and not crash as much this time. Yeah, Splash Wave, the energetic song, becomes the chill song. Go figure. But I also don't care because it's Splash Wave. Ew. I've voiced my opinions about Splash Wave before, so I'm not going to repeat myself. I guess we'll go to like goal C or something with this one. Also, one thing I just noticed with this version is it doesn't have the map showing your route. It's kind of weird, but sure. That's kind of a shame. Maybe could have had it like in the bottom corner or something. It's like some tiles, maybe. I don't know. The hills are also kind of annoying in this version because they're just laggy as hell. Not as bad as Outrun 3D, but still not ideal. This is where like the Famicom example definitely like proves what is possible, and I think Highway Star / Rad Racer definitely shows how you can do smooth hills on 8-bit hardware. If they got that running on this would have been a much better port. Oh, I didn't want to go that way. Okay, sack it. We'll just commit to going to goal E on this route then. So I don't really want to repeat stages unless I have to. But yeah, the frame rate definitely doesn't help this port because it does make the controls a little bit more laggy as well. And again, it's a case of the console trying its best. But it definitely, Outrun was an absolute behemoth of an arcade game. So, it was always going to be another game that had a lot of cutbacks. But they've still got the soul of Outrun, I think, with this version. Which you definitely can't say about some of the other ports of this game, like the Spectrum port and stuff, where it's just, abysmal. And then there's the Game Gear version, which is just really, really slow for some reason. It takes like half an hour to like do one stage. I don't know what's going on with that version, but this version at least is still decently playable. And it's Outrun, come on, it's just such an iconic game. I still prefer Super Hang-On, but it's still really fun. Wait, the beat, like the checkpoint beat, kind of glitched out there, didn't it? It was like really quiet for some reason. What was going on there? Also, this version seems incapable of having trackside objects on both sides of the track as well. It's just always on one side or the other. I'm guessing it was just too much to handle, and they had to compromise that way, which is fine. But it does look a little bit sparse, especially compared to Hang-On earlier, where there was quite a lot of stuff flying around very quickly. It would have been interesting actually to see what they could have done with the Hang-On engine with Outrun. Like obviously the hills would have been missing, but maybe they could have tried something. Maybe it would have made a smoother experience. Definitely another one of those what ifs, because Sega seems to have so many what ifs. Let's be honest here. So much potential wasted. A lot of it met, but yeah, a lot of well, just a lot of what ifs, isn't it? Also, why is the drum out of sync with the music now as well? That just sounds terrible. Also, are we going to be stuck with this like little monotone thing until the end of the stage now as well, because it loops too quickly? Oh, we are as well, aren't we? The music just loops too quick. It reaches the end of the way too quickly. And it just sounds awkward at the end. And this is the slow song as well. I mean, part of that's my default, my own driving, to be fair, but still. It's just clumsy. Yeah, it's gonna keep doing that, isn't it? Wonderful. Especially with the bonus as well. Just in case you hadn't suffered enough already. My god, make it stop! Yeah, it's definitely short in the arcade version. Wait, it's short in the arcade? I don't know. Finally, it ended. And wow, that was 30 seconds quicker. Oh my god, how slow were we that first run? Damn. And that was supposed on the more difficult route as well. We were quicker. Okay, we'll do one more run and we'll have Magical Sound Shower. I mean, yeah, you're probably right. I can't even remember, to be honest, because, like I said, I never choose Splash Wave, normally. It's only because I'm trying to, like, use all 3 songs on here that we've even picked it at all. It's kind of weird, because, like, as a kid, my go-to was always Magical Sound Shower, because I used to play Outrun 2 in the arcade. It was those, it was like the deluxe Outrun 2 SP cabinet, you know, the one where you could sit in the Ferraris with the 2 seats and stuff. I used to play that quite a lot as a kid in the arcade. And I would just always pick Magical Sound Shower. And then the past, I'd say 2-3 years or so, my go-to is changed to Passing Breeze for whatever reason. And maybe it's just because it's more chill. I don't know. Yeah, it just became like a new favourite for whatever reason. Like, some things never change, but some things do change, I guess. Okay, we'll go back to the pillar stage, sure. This stage definitely highlights the shortcomings of lack of sprite scaling on the system, because they have to change it to use background tiles to show the pillars, and it means that the game has to like have a fixed camera angle. So your car moves left and right rather than the rest of the screen, which definitely looks very odd, but at the same time, it's probably the best way they could have done it. I mean, yeah, look at this. The car just stops being fixed in place. It's very strange. But to be fair, on the PC Engine version, you just get massive sprite flicker. So either way, it's not going to look right. Because the hardware, it's just too much for the hardware to handle, like all these large objects in one place. It's never going to work. So it's a fair compromise. But yeah, we're already in the solo section, and it's only stage 2. So that's going to loop very quickly again, isn't it? Okay, we're going to have some actual new stages now we haven't seen yet, which is nice. We might actually be able to get to Goal C this time rather than getting bumped off the road the wrong way. Which is very rude. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Turbo Outrun music in Outrun 2. I think I'm just so used to listening to like the 3 classic songs in that game. I just forget that the other ones even exist. Which is very narrow-minded of me. I should definitely try them out, check them out more, but nothing's gonna beat the original 3. Well, they'll beat Splash Wave, but yeah. Nothing's gonna beat 2 of the original 3. Let's put it that way. Well, if we're gonna go with cool outro music, some of the best music from the series has definitely got to be the Commodore 64 version of Turbo Outrun. Because that game is the game itself is terrible, but the music from Jerome Tell is just legendary. Like the 7-minute like title music and stuff is so good. And also has a lot of samples in it, which the Commodore isn't even meant to be able to do, and yet it pulls it off brilliantly. That guy is like the GOAT when it comes to Commodore 64 like SID music. And it was basically a kid when he wrote all those as well, which is even more incredible. So he did the music for like most of Sega's ports. Like he did Afterburner, he did obviously Turbo Outrun, he did Golden Axe as well. That was really good. And he would have done a lot more as well, but they're the ones I can think of like from Sega off the top of my head. And in pretty much all of those cases, the games themselves were terrible. Like the music was like the one redeeming factor for them. But I think that sums up a large chunk of the Commodore 64 library in general. So that's not exactly his fault, is it? I still cannot get my head around how the C64 like SID chip works with the filters and stuff. I've tried many times on like Mask and Furnace, and I just cannot get a grasp on it. Which is why I've only done like 3 or 4 Commodore remixes in the past. And they just sound like NES games. They don't even sound that good. But like kudos to the people that like make some really cool stuff on that, because even though it's only got 3 channels, there is a lot of flexibility with that chip, and people make some truly incredible music with that. Definitely has a very unique sound to it. And definitely ahead of its time as well, considering it was like, what, 1982 that computer came out? So far ahead of anything else at the time. Oh, we got more pillars again. Lovely. Forgot about that. I think when we get to the end of this game, I'll select the next. I'll spin the wheel for the next game during the bonus thing, because it's gonna take a while anyway, just to save us a bit of time. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the Commodore, the SID chip, I think because it has a lot of flexibility to it, you can manipulate things a lot more, and you can just abuse the chip a lot more and just make it do. You can sort of bend it to your will and do so many more things that you wouldn't even think would be possible. And this wheel's not working again. Great. Let's refresh the page. And yeah, the font is basically illegible now, which is great, but nah, never mind. Oh, we got some camels, which you can't see. I'm ruining the ending. Okay, there we go. This is the whole point of me playing these other stages, so you can see the endings. Oh my god, what? Man is winning right there. Okay, we're playing Alien Storm, sure. I think I've played this game like once before, and that's it. So I basically know nothing about this game. Oh, we did a 5:11 that time as well, so it was even quicker. Damn, we definitely improved on the times there. Sure. That's why I need to get rid of this wheel. There we go. So yay, another Alien game, as if it weren't done enough already. Yeah, his GF is definitely done right there. She's just like, what the fuck just happened? Same with the goal E, where he just runs off with someone else. It's like, what is bro doing? Okay, another late-ish game for the system, so no FM again. I'll just go with the default character. I'm definitely not doing hard level because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing with this game. I think it's kind of like a run and gun. Yeah. Oh, the rolling... Wait. The rolling animation is so clunky. Oh god. Okay, so I just used my special attack already by accident. So button 1 is your gun thingy. And then button 2 is jump... sorry, roll across the floor. And then pressing both like a special attack. Sure. I did some other weird thing before though, where I like hit something. But I can't seem to do it again. Yeah, it's a very like, it's like a beat 'em up, but you have a weapon. I don't know. Very strange game. And yeah, tons of sprite flicker. I guess it's about as close to a melee attack as you can get when you just whip out a pistol and go, I'm gonna kill you. Sure. That shop literally just called foods. Come on, at least get a bit more creative, lads. Oh, okay, so we can do more special attacks. It just uses some of our energy up. That's good to know. Okay, this is cool. This feels like it should be a light gun segment, though. Maybe it is if you have the hardware. I don't actually know. It reminds me of the Alien arcade game. I think the Alien 3 arcade game? The shooter one. We're about to die, that's all I know, though. There we go. We're dead. Was that it? Okay, so we can continue. Oh, we can just start from this segment again. That's fair. Oh, so it did have a light gun section in the arcade then. Was it like a hybrid where you just have a normal joystick for the main segments and then you just switch to a gun for these sections? So if that's the case, that's really cool. Like a mixture of genres in one game. I do kind of wish we got like a whole game that was just this though on the Master System. Because this actually plays really well. But I feel like with a light gun where you can like hold the trigger down, it'd be even better. Yeah, oh yeah, I could just hold the button down. But this is definitely a lot more enjoyable than the actual like beat 'em up segments, because that just felt really clunky and not great. But this on the other hand actually plays really well. And it looks really nice as well. You got nice big chunky sprites. Yeah, definitely it's definitely redeemed itself a bit. Because I was going to write this game off as being a bit shit, but that's definitely made it a lot more enjoyable. Because this is just slow and not great. Oh, this is still stage 1? Okay, what? It just feels like it's completely random whether your shots are going to hit or not. It feels much more reliable to just sort of like run up to them and do like your melee or whatever the hell it is. But then if you do that, you just end up losing a lot more health, so you can't really win. Or just use all your energy and do special attacks. Sure, that works. We dead? No. I guess we're just going to melee special attack to the end because we have no health. Oh, no, we're dead. Rip. I'm going to leave it there because it's not terribly fun, and we still got a few more games when I get through. I mean, we've got 4 left on the list, and I do intend to get through all of them. Maybe make the stream a little bit longer than usual, but that's fine. Although it's kind of illegible at this point, isn't it? I think that's Space Area. Yeah, that's Space Area. I can only tell from the S, so sure. Oh god, now this next game, this Space Area game, this is one where I am just completely useless at. I was alright at the PC Engine version last month, because we had Turbo Fire and the game ran nice and smooth, but this one, I just cannot grasp how to, like, not die every 2 seconds in, so we'll be lucky if we see past stage 1, and I genuinely mean that. Because it also doesn't work with the Turbo Fire button on here as well, because the game runs at quite a slow speed and low frame rate, which is unfortunate. But yeah, there's not really much else we can do there, is there? It's another one where it's PSG only. The 3D one got FM, but the original one didn't, unfortunately, but yeah. Right, get ready to watch me die very quickly. And he also... Wait, what happened to his feet? Oh, it's glitched. That's not right. What's going on? Huh? That's... Huh? Wait, if I pause the game, is it going to do that? This is just corrupted, sure. Let me reload the game. I've never seen that happen before. Like, his feet just became the floor, sure. I'm hoping that was just it didn't, like, load in correctly. But if this happens again, that's going to be a bit annoying. Thankfully, I do have an original cartridge for this game, so if it's glitched again, I'll just go and grab that very quickly. Yeah, it's broken. What is happening, though, seriously? Is it just a dodgy ROM file or something? Eh? Alright, I'm going to go and grab the cartridge real quick, so we can play the game properly. To be fair, like the ROMs for this had arrived. They were all, because I got it off AliExpress from China. All the ROMs were built in, and that's definitely not legal. Let's be honest here, but I'm guessing a couple of them were just dodgy ROM files. So we'll just try the original cartridge. Yeah, that's how it should look. That's much more. That's more like it. Now we can die properly. We're not hitting any of the enemies here. What's happening? So I have mixed feelings with the music on this version, because like it's not a bad rendition on the PSG chip, but at the same time it sounds depressing as hell. It sounds really dreary and a bit miserable, but eh. It could have been worse. As for the game itself, it is a very ambitious port. They really wanted to keep the massive sprites from the arcade version and not compromise on that. So they just made everything a background tile. So it's pretty laggy, and everything has like a border on it. So it looks a little bit weird. But honestly, it's actually really good considering the hardware. I'm just terrible at it. Also, the bullets kind of glitch with the when they changed the color of the bullets for the enemy changed with the color of the dragon itself, which definitely I don't remember happening in the arcade version. But hey, at least we got through stage 1, so that's something. Yeah, I'll be honest, this isn't a version I go to very often because again, the PC Engine version is just much better, so I just play that version instead. But for the time when this game came out, it was very impressive and probably a decent showpiece for the system as well, because this game was on the Famicom as like an official game, and that one is just everything's like super tiny and it's not great. But the fact that they even attempted this is definitely commendable. Someone was disappointed it wasn't more like the arcade game. They couldn't have gotten more like the arcade game if they tried. This is like Sega at like maximum effort for a change. They really put some effort into this version. They really tried the best they could with this hardware. Because while it is a fairly capable 8-bit machine, I'm talking about like a massive super scaler game. And it still feels like Space Harrier, just a bit. It doesn't have the speed, so maybe it was the fact that it's a lot slower that they were complaining, but it still has the feel of Space Harrier. I mean, come on, just look at it. Although I think our days are numbered before we get game over, because we're already down to our last life, and you do not get continues in this game, which is a bit of a shame. Did this version get a couple of like extra levels as well, like unique to this version? I mean, I've never been far enough to find out, but I'm pretty sure it does. Which again, they didn't even need... They really went out of their way with this version, didn't they? Because they did not have to put extra content in. They could have just ported the game and it would have been solid. But no, they went above and beyond with this. And while I'm not a huge fan of it myself, I've got to have mad respect for the people that did this. But yeah, I didn't get very far, sorry, because I'm just terrible at it. But hopefully at least gives you an idea of like the quality of this version. When you're using the actual cartridge anyway. I still have no idea what's happening with the ROM file. That was just weird. And sorry about the delay with that. Okay, back to the EverDrive now. Actually no, we need to choose the next game first, don't we? Because we've got a whopping 3 games left to cover. Golden Axe, okay. That's actually a pretty decent one to transition to, because this game also uses background tiles for everything, but it does kind of suffer as a result. As you'll see with the frame rate as soon as we start the game. If I can even find it. There we go. So I did actually buy a copy of this game, like a legit copy, about a month or so ago. And I've kind of actually got a newfound appreciation for this version. Because in the past I sort of wrote it off as being just terrible, basically, not worth playing because a Mega Drive one exists. But after playing it a few times, there's definitely some fun to be had with this version. It's just you have to play it a couple of times and sort of play it its own game, because it does have a lot of issues with it, as you'll see shortly. First issue being, you only have one character. You can only play as Axe Battler. Which is really annoying, because I always prefer playing as Gilius, the little green dude. But no, that's not happening. You just choose your magic instead, which is a thing. Well, to be fair, Xfixium, who is here themselves, did make a mod where you can play as Tyrus, so, you know, go and check that out if you want to play someone else. Maybe I should have jumped on that version instead, but I don't think I have that on here, so maybe for another time. But yeah, as you can already tell, the frame rate is... I mean, it has a frame rate, it's just pretty much non-existent. And it also means the controls are super laggy, collision detection is dodgy as hell. Yeah, it's... You definitely have to take a bit of time to adjust to the bodginess of this version. It's also a lot more brutal with the health as well. You lose health a lot quicker than the arcade and Mega Drive ports. Because with them ports, you can usually take a couple of hits before losing a block of health. With this version, you take one hit, you lose a block of health. Simple as that. But the music's pretty good, all things considered. Again, no FM support because it came out after the Japanese version got discontinued. But yeah, it's pretty solid. But when there's like more than a couple of enemies on the screen, again, because everything is a background tile, it just gets progressively slower. I don't think playing this on a Game Gear would help it out, because at the end of the day, it's not so much the movement, it's the frame rate that's the issue. Because the game just slows down and the controls suffer as a result, so... A small screen is not going to make the controls more responsive, is it? Because the actual graphics themselves are quite nice when the game's not moving. So like, if you look at screenshots of this game, it looks decent. So I imagine in like magazines at the time, you saw screenshots and go, wow, it looks really cool. And then you actually play it and wonder what the hell went wrong. Because yeah, we've got 3 enemies on the screen here, and it is struggling so much right now. Nearly struggling as much as I am. That's kind of why I'm doing jump attacks, just to like stay away from everyone. Usually, like on the Mega Drive version, I do the dash attacks, but because the frame rate is all over the place, I can't really reliably do them with the timing. So I just go for jump attacks instead. Okay, I didn't know that about the Game Gear. I'm guessing it's because the screen is like super blurry, so everything kind of blends together a bit more. Am I right in saying that, or am I just completely off the mark? I haven't used a Game Gear in a very long time, so I can't really remember. Because shock horror, my Game Gear broke like every other Game Gear in existence, and that was in like 2015. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I'm still mad there's no like modern equivalent of a Game Gear where you can play original cartridges. I know the Game Gear Micro does not count. Because like you have like the analog pocket for like Game Boy games, or even just playing like, a GBA for like playing original Game Boy games and stuff like that. But we have nothing for the Game Gear. Which is a shame, because it does have a really nice library of games. It's just the actual console itself. The screens are terrible. They're all broken. And yeah, I know you can get like modern screens and things, but that shit's expensive, and it's just batteries are a problem, and yeah, it would just be nice to have a modern, more compact device as well, because those things are hefty. Like something like, say, with like a original like a Game Boy Color or Game Boy Pocket form factor, like where it's small, you put the cartridge on the top. Something like that can run Game Gear games would be great. And I feel like it would like open up like a new audience for that system as well. One can dream anyway. You changed the screen in yours. Nice one. Yeah, it's one system where I can imagine it being a very worthwhile upgrade. Also, I feel like the dragons are a lot more overpowered on this version. You can just, like, get someone in the corner of the screen and then just keep killing them like this. I feel like on the Mega Drive version it's a little bit harder to line up the attacks more. But on here you can just be like, you're gonna die now. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's really satisfying. Like, she just keeps trying to walk towards me and get back on that dragon, but it's not happening. Apart from that, I would say this game is quite a bit more difficult than the Mega Drive port. Yeah, the AI is definitely a lot more primitive. Oh, that was the end of the stage. Okay. Forgot about that. Also, like the little these have like no patience on the end stages here, because on the Mega Drive version they'll just wait for you until you hit them a couple of times. On this, if you wait like 5 seconds, they'll just do a runner and go, fuck you, you're not having any of my loot. It's kind of funny, but annoying at the same time, because the collision detection's awkward as hell. So even if you hit it, you don't sometimes. It's just, yeah, another one of them things with this version. But genuinely though, I think I would definitely say give this one a try. First impressions will be terrible, but once you've had a go maybe 2 or 3 times, you can actually have some fun with this one. It's just not got 2-player or anything. It's a very cut down version, but it's an interesting port at the very least. May as well use my magic anyway, because I'm about to lose my last life. Wait, how are you not dead from that? What? Yeah, she is now anyway. Oh wait, she's not. What? Unless she another one spawned. Nope, we're still going. Great. How are we still alive? I mean, we won't be for much longer, but still. Oh yeah, one other thing as well with the enemies is if you have like 2 of them on the screen, they will try and surround you as well at any given chance. Oh boy. Okay, I always end up losing lives on this bit. It's a really annoying jump. On the Mega Drive one, it's fine, but on here, I always seem to just fall off. And somehow I got through it that time. I swear, last time I played this game, I lost like 3 lives on it. And thankfully, you do actually get continues on this version. You technically only get 1, but at the same time, you can actually get a second one. And I'll show you how to do that when we get to it in like 2 minutes, when we die again. Because there's a bit of a story behind the second continue in this game. It's just, again, it's kind of funny and kind of dumb at the same time, but I'll explain it when we get to it. I'm sure some of you will already know. But for anyone that doesn't, then you will do by the end of this video. Or stream, or whatever the hell this is. Just some random guy playing old games on the internet. I think this is the boss of this stage, so I may as well use my magic now. This is one where I'm probably just going to have to dash attack him the whole time to try and kill him. Well, when it works anyway. Because I tried it then, it doesn't work when you want it to sometimes. Yeah, and again, I tried it just does not work. Ah well. Oh, they're all just running off again. Little shits. I don't even need you anyway, just leave. You can't have like more than 3 blocks of health in this version. Because on the Mega Drive one, you can change it to have 5, can't you? Which I'll be fair, to be honest, I usually do. Yeah, jump attacks, for me at least, seems to be the way to go with this port. Dash attacks on the Mega Drive one, jump attacks on the Master System port. And then just abuse the shit out of it. There we go. We're gonna get, I think this is when we get the skeletons now, isn't it? Yep, I hate the skeletons so much. They're so annoying. They can go... I said they can go and die, but they're already dead because they're fucking skeletons. They can go and die again. Or just get obliterated. I mean, when you knock them down, they literally fall apart. They literally fall to pieces, which looks really weird, because they just go back together again. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, to be fair, neither does a skeleton fighting you, but like, come on. Can we have some logic, please? They will proper jump at you as well. You have to sort of play them at their own game. I think just going back and forth so they can't get near you definitely helps out, because when they get near you, they're just going to attack you from all sides. Like that. Oh my god, he got sent flying then, didn't he? And so did I, to be fair. What are physics? Oh, there's more of them. Are you kidding me? I hate these skeletons so damn much. Last way. Okay, thank God for that. I mean, I'm about to die again. I'm about to lose my last life again. Oh no, I have lost it. Eh? I'm so dead. There we go. Okay, so to get it continue, hold up and left and press the start button. So like, have it in like the top corner diagonally, and then you get another continue like that. For some reason, Sega thought they'd put it in the instruction manual and call it a secret not to tell your friends. Like, bro, you've put it in the manual. It's not really a secret, is it? But yeah, that's how you get a second continue. You just flat out put it in the instruction manual and called it a secret. Sure. How is this bastard not dead yet? Seriously, how much health has he got? Stop! There we go, finally. That took way too long. Definitely that health though. Gimme. So this is the final stage. We're probably not going to complete it, but yeah. You've got to see most of the game at least, which is a bit of a change compared to some of the other games we've had during the stream. And yeah, while it's... I mean, I feel like I've thrown the word clunky around a lot tonight. And this game is definitely the definition of clunky. But honestly, it's still pretty fun. Like, genuinely. It's not a bad game, actually. It's easy to, like, shit on it and stuff, but honestly, it's still a good game. You just gotta be a bit patient with its issues. Or just play the Mega Drive version. That's probably a better thing. That's probably a better idea, but yeah. If you don't have a Mega Drive, then by all means play this version, because it's still half decent. But arcade quality? Absolutely not. Oh, another dragon. Yay. It's been a while. Yeah, in the Mega Drive version, I don't like using the dragons. I feel like it's kind of awkward to be precise with where you want to go. But on this one, it's just like, it's not quite spray and pray, but you kind of get what I mean. It's a lot easier to just hit people that you want to hit. It's great. And very satisfying. Unless you get killed like that. I'm not sharing. Give me back. Oh, he left. Rip. Oh, lordy. This is probably where we, this is probably where the game ends for us here, isn't it? I always hate it when they reuse bosses as like common enemies later in the game. It's like, come on, I had to spend ages killing you, and now you're gonna have like 3 of them. Or 2 in this case. Yeah, rest in peace indeed. Oh, shall we say rest in peace to Axe Battler? Because he's definitely gonna die here. There we go. Rest in peace. That's actually the first I've ever got in this game, though, so I'll take that as a win. Well, this version, anyway. I usually, like, get game over where the skeletons are at the start of the stage, so I'll take that as a win. Even if we only got C rank. It'll do. Right, we've got 2 games left. One that's alright, and one that is probably the worst game on this entire list. So, what are we going to have first? Alright, I mean, it's not going to be legible either way, is it? But okay, we have the good game first, and so we're playing Quartet first. Nice. Also, hello Luna, how you doing? We're getting towards the end of the stream here, but you've got 2 more games to enjoy, so you'll be able to catch a little bit. So this is another game where I think the title is going to be different because I'm playing on a Japanese console, because over there it was called Double Target because you can only have 2 players instead of 4 now, so calling the game Quartet when you can only have 2 players doesn't really make any sense. So that's kind of fair enough that they changed the name. But at the same time, it kind of alienates your audience because you're after a game, you're trying to find the console version and it's got a different name. I know it's still showing up as Quartet, fair enough. This one has like the backwards jump and stuff like Alex Kidd. So button 1 jumps and button 2 shoots, and that's really annoying. You kind of have to hold the control in a weird way to sort of get around it. Also has like the very slippery jump mechanics like Alex Kidd as well. And while the music's very high pitched, it's very cheery and actually quite decent rendition of the Quartet theme, considering the PSG limitations. But come on, we should have got an FM version because this game got a Japanese release. Where's that FM version when you need it? Oh wait, I forgot I actually made a version, didn't I? It just sounds very cute though, the PSG edition. Oh, I'm dead. Yay. This thing gonna die? There we go. It definitely has like that early Master System feel to it. So a lot of these games have a very similar art style and feel to them. It's very nice though. And it runs at a nice... It's just nice having a game that runs at a smooth frame rate after Golden Axe. Seriously, what runs at a lower frame rate? Golden Axe or Afterburner? Because they're both pretty terrible, aren't they? Although, at least Golden Axe has the... is actually fun to play. Can I get in this room? There we go. But yeah, I do really like the music in this game. Even if I'm useless to the actual game itself. Seriously, I don't think I've ever actually been past stage 2 on this game. I'm surprised they never made a Mega Drive port of this game. I think it would have made it a decent launch title or something. Because it would have been able to do the graphics quite well. And it definitely could have done the music, like, justice. Oh god. I need that jetpack, otherwise I got no chance. And I'm about to die, run out of health as well. Dear. Yeah, 420, blazing. There we go, GG. Yeah, it's a very difficult game. I just need to get good at it. But as far as a port goes, it's still a decent port. But obviously the lack of... I feel like the main draw to this game was the 4-player, and it just doesn't have that. So, yeah. Still get 2-player, but it's not the same, is it? But yeah, definitely worth having a go. Unlike this next game, which will be the last game of the stream, because it's been nearly 2.5 hours, we're going to play Altered Beast. I don't want to do this, but yeah. This is meant to be a stream about Sega arcade ports, and it's a Sega arcade port, so yeah. Where is it? And also, we are not getting past stage 1, because it's just broken as hell, this version. My god. But hey, at least it has FM music, so that's something, right? And also get ready for a lot of pink. For some reason, Sega thought having pink would be great for the colour palette with this game. I do not know why. I'm not looking forward to this. You also have to press both buttons at the same time to jump as well. But yeah, as you can see, it is just... Again, I'm going to use the word clunky. But this takes clunky to new levels. But hey, at least the snare drums aren't ridiculous like an Outrun. That's something, right? The percussion's actually pleasant for once. Ow. We're going to get tons of sprite flicker again. Anyway, we actually get voice samples, which is quite nice. I'm wondering if like the player sprite is using background tiles and then like the enemies are sprites, because there's a lot of sprite flicker going on and not much movement going on. And it's so slow. And this is the 60 Hz version. Imagine how bad the PAL version is going to be for this. You guess I only need 2 power-ups as well for some reason. I'm pretty sure the Arcade and Mega Drive version you need 3, wasn't it? You just couldn't be arsed. Just went, right, just have 2 and you'll be fine. Yeah, it's very slow, isn't it? I still don't get why everything's pink. It just doesn't look right. Oh, is it doing the thing where the background, it's using the background to display the boss now as well, isn't it? This just doesn't look right at all. Also, why are they all spawning right near me? They're not even using most of the screen. Yeah, I can't even speak English anymore. Where's the music? Where's the boss music? Oh, it's so bad. I don't even want to get to stage 2. I mean, that's my first time ever even actually getting to the boss in this game. So I usually just die before it, but wow, that is bad. Okay, we'll use this time to... We'll use the attract mode to actually look at what stage 2 looks like, because I am not playing this again. So enjoy this for a minute while you watch the AI or like attract mode do its thing. Because I refuse to play this game again unless I really need to. And I don't need to right now, so fuck that. mean, the music's not terrible, so that's something. But yeah, we actually got through the whole list of like, what, 12 games? And I know it's not, obviously not every Sega arcade game. So what I'll do is, once this stream ends, I'll put some timestamps in as usual for all the different games, so that anyone that missed some games earlier, or if anyone watching the VOD, they can just jump straight into whatever game they want to see. And I'll also leave the links to the 2 FM Madness streams, because we did cover quite a few of other arcade ports in those streams. So if the game you want wasn't on here, then chances are it will have been on one of those. So yeah, you might have to do a little bit of searching, but you should be able to find what you're looking for. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this week. It's been fun returning to streaming after a few weeks and exploring a range of quality for some of these games. Some really good and some like this, which is just dreadful. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon, and probably same time next week. I'll put another poll up and stuff like that, and we'll stream again. But until then, thanks for watching. Yeah, and I'll see you in a bit. Goodbye.